refugee. The refugee is very important for the Buddhist. For example, when you make a house, you create a house or maybe a road, you need the good foundation. It's the same like the Buddhist path. If you take the Buddhist path, you need a foundation. The foundation is the refuge. It's very, very important. So this refugee, you have many things to say, but this time we are going to just also reason, which is we have to a little bit keep in our mind for the daily practice and always. We should to know about little bit refugee, because if we say we are a Buddhist practitioner, then if we don't know about refugee, then you are not really practitioner Buddhist, because Buddhists, the old path's foundation, the main, the important, the first like a door, entrance, the practitioner practices is the refugee. That's why it's very important. And inside this refugee, inside or when you study refugee, there are many different category or something like small chapters about this division inside, how different way and how to study and how to take refugee and what is the benefit, what is abandoned we have to abandon, what is we have to accept or take. There's many different to say inside. But the more important things, if we resume, first, what is the cause of a refugee? If you want to take a refugee, what do we need for this take refugee? What kind cause or what kind of conditions we need? So we say it's like a cause of for start the refugee, to take refugee, cause we need faith. That's important. A faith in the word my perfect teacher, it's mentioned three faith different, which is Tibetan we call the Zangdok Yichi. Zangdok Yichi, Zangdok Tepa is the vivid faith and eager faith and also confident faith. Then other in text, some texts also they mentioned four faiths. The fourth one is irreversible faith. Anyway, it's a very short way if we introduce this faith. Vivid faith is something like interesting. If you interest in something, for example, if you go in the Tibetan or India's monasteries, you go there, your feeling is very, very well, very peace. It's something like interest in the environment, very peace. Your mind is automatically peace and rest. So your interest is, my monastery is really peace, very nice. See, you like it. This is like a vivid faith. Then eager faith is eager faith. Then more feeling strong. You want to be like a practitioner, monks, nuns. Really, you want to be there. You want to act or something. You want to have this something chance. You want to get something like this way. This you have strong feeling. This is the eager faith. Then confidence faith is now you have confidence. If you take refugee, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, you have confidence is there's no mistake, no wrong way. This is the correct way, 100% like correct way. And there's result, no doubt. This is something like confidence. For example, the ancient time, Rendawa Jonalotu, one of the root teacher of the Tsongkhapa, he said, even the Buddhas, 10 direction Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, come to front of me, and they said, oh, son, you made a mistake. Your path is made a mistake. You take this path is made a mistake. Even this Buddhas, Bodhisattvas say, I don't have any doubt. That is no confidence. Yes, there's a confidence itself. This is we call confidence faith. It's very important. If you have this confidence faith, then you can get really a result. You can get benefit. You can get a blessing, whatever you want to say. When you have this confidence, you ask or you call, you invoke with your sincere faith, and you have devotions, then a Buddha is there. Buddha is the bestowing blessings you. If you have like a doubt, maybe yes, maybe not, who knows, but why not? If even not, there's nothing I lost, so maybe I will pray. Oh, so your faith is so. Maybe your result also so. That's why the confidence is important. And also the fourth one, if you count fourth one, is irreversible faith. That means you have confidence. Top of your confidence, then you say you have promise in your mind. Now, I have the confidence when I take refugee, there's like this benefit, this like positive things, this is confidence. And I'm going to take this refugee. Whatever happened, what happened. Even I'm going to die tomorrow. Whoever says something like, say to me like, oh stupid you are. What are you doing? Or whatever happened, I'm going to take. I'll never stop until the end of the result, like get result. That is irreversible faith. It's very important. If you have like a confidence and irreversible faith, then 100% you have this result. For all who think of the Buddha or your root teacher or Guru, with this faith, devotion, confidence faith, irreversible faith, the Buddha or root teacher or the Guru is in front of you. 100% sure they bless you. That is, for example, Guru Rinpoche said, for all men and women with faith in me, I, Pema Sambhava, have never departed. That means, who have real faith with me? I've never departed. I'm always with you. That means I'm always with you. This is Ngöndro said. Similar in Buddha Shakyamuni also. So the faith is important. If you have faith, then you take refuge. Then you have, like, how to say, the concrete, no, not concrete. Your this, the step is correct way. Maybe you don't have faith, but you took refuge. Then it's so. You just took refuge. I don't know. What is refuge? I don't know. Refuge took who? I don't know. One guy, it's called Lama, and also something like statues made by earth or by something like a couple or something. This is not really sincerely you take refuge. This is not the correct way. So you need some like order, step way. First you need this faith. Then you take refuge. Then you do something. They have powerful, have result. Then you in the faith also when you when you take this refuge, also you have a different motivation. When you good motivation, excellent motivation, this is the best way of taking refuge. Middle motivation, then this is the middle. The lesser is lesser. Different way. For example, if you take refuge because you think the three lower realms, hell, animal, hungry goats, this is a fully suffering. So you don't want to reborn there. You're really afraid. I don't want to born there. I want to try to take a refuge in order to not reborn there. I want to be reborn in high realms. Something like now, human beings. This is the, with this idea, if you take a refuge, we call this is a lesser beings, the refuge of lesser beings. Then, or you think six realms existence in this world, when wherever reborn is samsara, is a suffering. So I don't want to be suffering. I want to go beyond these six realms. That's why now I'm going to take refuge. Three jewels. That is the, we called middling beings, the refuge of middling. The third one, similar you are concerned in the suffering of the six realms. But why you take refuge? You think who is the exist in this sixth realm, or the beings? It doesn't matter. Human being, animal, insects, the other beings. All is I want to take refuge for all of them, bring to the liberation out of samsara, to liberate from samsara. That is we called the refuge of great beings. So according to your motivation, have you when you take refuge also, it's three different. It's an easy way I can say. First, only you scare. to reborn these low realms, then you take refuge. Second, you don't like these six realms sufferance you scare, but you are thinking only free from this sufferance yourself. The third one is not only yourselves, you want to free from this sufferance all the beings who is now in the realm, sixth realm existence. That is a different motivation. Then when you take refuge, also the way of taking refuge, for example, in Tibetan we Tenmong is a common vehicle, the common vehicle how take refuge. Common vehicle when take refuge is the Buddha as the teacher, the Dharma as the path, and the Sangha as the companions along the way. That is Tenmong Tepa, means like what is called in English. There's another word I don't remember now, or maybe in the text we have Tenmong Tepa in the three jewels and their essence. No, they are not. So anyway, this is like a common the vehicles, they take this ways, refugees. Then it's a extraordinary, the secret mantrayana way. When they take refuge, your body, speech, mind, you offer to your root teacher. And also, you're taking the yidams, your support. This we call Goncho Semu Deshik Zawasam. Goncho Semu, first you relatate like when you you recite this one. Goncho Semu Deshik Zawasam, Talon Tili Rangjin Shangship, Ngo Rangjin Tiji, Shangshim Yung Party. There's 4 lines. When you say Goncho Semu, that's related for the common vehicles, how to take refuge, like a Buddhist teacher as teacher. Then Deshik Zavasam means Zavasam. This is like extraordinary secret mantrayanas, for example. How do they take extraordinary? I think this is, yes, extraordinary. Then Salong Tili. Salong Tili means, for example, when you take refuge, I think maybe easy way you can say first like just like a ordinary way, no ordinary way or common way. Then second is you can say like a Mahayoga way. Third is Aniyoga way. Fourth is Adiyoga way. Maybe it's easy to understand this one. First, the common way is Goncho Semu. That's what we call like a Buddha as the teacher. Second is the Mahayoga way, which is now you your body, speech, mind you offer to your teacher. Then it's Yodam and also Dakini extra. Then third one is the Aniyoga way. That time is when you take refuge. It's fast, rapid, quiet. This is you. When you use this like channels, your channels. When you use channels, your channels is like Nirmakaya, and like you train channels the energies in the channels. the energy's movement. This you use. This one is like sambokaya. But the essence of this energy is like this is like a dharmakaya. This way, if you take refuge, is you can say ani yoga. Then after Ngo Rangjin Tuji Jinkurla, Ngo Rangjin Tuji Jinkurla is like adi yoga way. Then this, for example, Ngo Rangjin Tuji. The three things is difficult to explain. But anyway, your best or mainly you take refuge on the primordial wisdom. So this is primordial wisdom is the essential nature is emptiness. And this nature expression is clarity. It means like empty and clarity. And also it's like compassionate activity is all pervasive. Pervasive is all over or something like everywhere. Something. This is like three qualities, yes, three qualities. Empty, clarity, and pervasive. This way, if you take refuge, it's the Ati Yoga, you can say. Now I can make like very, very short way, easy way. First, okay, common way. This is easy. Second, you often your body is for your root teacher. Of course, always you have the pure perception. Your body also of the three seats of the mandala. This is your offering. Then when you channels practice, this is also refugee. Then after is the most important one or Ati Yoga way is primordial wisdom. You take refuge. But here the important to understand how we take normal way the common way is easy to understand. But the other way, how we take refuge for our channels, for example. Or you can say how we take refuge for this primordial wisdom. It's step by step is different way. When you, for example, if you say the Aniyoka way, you take refuge, salon tili, channel, energy, and bindu or tili, essence. How you take this one? That means that times you don't need to take like a common way. You really take refuge to something like the Buddha or Bodhisattva or your teachers. No. That times you take refuge means when you focus your channels. Channel is empty. And also you focus with the energies and the movement energies. But energy's essence of the energy is this bodhicitta, like this bodhicitta. When you focus on it, of course, you have this, how to say, like, mean your motivation and means like bodhicitta. This is, you cannot separate your mind. For on top of that, you focus on these channels and this energy and the essence of energy, which is the bodhicitta. Your focus on it without any other thoughts. Meditation on it. This is we said take refuge. Same like when you the Ati Yoga, you are focused on your Rigpa, your mind, the essence of your mind is mixed. Now, we mentioned this morning also what kind the mixed meaning. When mixed or inseparable with your root teacher's essence of mind, different. There's no differentiate. That's like a unified, like union, or I don't know how to say this. This difficult to express. But if you like rest your mind on this meditation, this will be called take refuge in Adiyoga way. This you can understand when you read even the kind of Deshinjarmo, 25th hour. So this refugee, when you read, then you understand how you take refugee the Adiyoga way. You can understand there also. This is like the way of take refugee. Now, this refugee maybe normally I want to show you this refugee tree, the refugee field tree, or I don't know. Anyway, this is a refugee tree, everybody knows, but this is not very clear. So, of course, you can't see one by one. So just roughly, I explain. When you take a refugee, of course, first you need these conditions like faith, etc. Then you take refugee. Then when the time take refugee, you visualize the field of merit, or the field of the refugee field of merit, or this refugee tree. You visualize in front of you, and this is as you know that very well. Just to remind, just a little bit. There's 5 pedals, 4 direction, 4 pedals. Then middle there's 1 pedals. The middle pedals you visualize first is Chukukunda Zongbo. That is the Samantabara. Then after is Longke. That Longke is Sambokaya. It's like Dorji Senpa, Vajrasatava. Then after is Nirmakaya, representing Nirmakaya. It's the Turku. This Turku is the Garab Dorji. Then after the Garab Dorji is Pema Jongni, Pema Sambawa. After the Pema Sambawa is Yekhin Torgil. The Yekhin Torgil is the under after is the Longchen Ba. Longchen Ba after this the Jimelingba. Then after the Jimelingba, then the representative your teacher, root teacher, our root teacher, which is form union of Garumbochi. And also the Garab Dorji is right and the left, the Jampar Shin and the Kharasingha. Pema Jongni is right and the left, is Njana Sata and Bamala Muta. And Yekhin Torji is right and left, Song Devs and Berozana. But this mostly is always the same, but sometimes when your pictures a little bit, the orders different way is possible. And also the right, this is like middle, how to say, the lineage. But still this middle lineage, you have more, like right, left, for example, if you say like Dotapchen and the Dzogchen Rinpoche, the 4th, 5th, 6th, and also the Jampan Tai, who's created the University Shri Singha, and also the Pema Banzar, this Pema Kazan Rinpoche is like previous one, famous Kambo, and also Longchen, this one previous the reincarnation, the reincarnation of the Jimmy Limba. Now is ours, Alexander Rinpoche's reincarnation of the Longchen Kiwi Dorji. And also this Kambo Yönden Gonpo, who's a teacher of the Pema Kazan Rinpoche, Drupa Rinpoche, Achon Toden Rinpoche, those lamas surrounded, and also like Jimri Gyalvinyok, the root teacher of Pater Rinpoche. Pater Rinpoche itself, and also like Mahon Rinpoche, Jiang Chenzi, and Kanchin Pinga Pardon, who is like whole life retreat teacher in the Yamantaka cave, very famous one, who is given this Longchen bus, the 7 treasures to the Pema Kazan Rinpoche, this Lama. Then also the Cambodian, again, Tenzin Noru, this is the Pema Tenchol Ordinance. Pema Tenchol Ordinance, who is a retreat teacher, in the cave of Yamantaka, and she gives this Longchen Bas 7 volume, treasures 7 volumes to the Pema Kazan Rinpoche, this one I think. Or can book pardon, those are. Then you write the right pedal. You can also visualize the Shangship Senpaviel is like Mazapana, Shona Dorji, Jamboyon Manchu, and also Sai Yingbu, Jianrizi, Kunduzongbu. Kunduzongbu is a Kunduzongbu, Shangship Senpa Kunduzongbu. It's not like a Chuk Kunduzongbu, they're different. And Drupa Namsil and Namkin Yingbo in the Shamba. Then left this pedal is Sharipura, Mongachupo, Kungao in the Ramjur, Nyenkur, Norsung, Dachinsen in the Nornzen. These, like, normally all the Tonka have like representative the Shonship Sempas in the Shavakas, but they represent you only 8. But you can, this is like presentation, then all the other, like, if you write the pedals, all the bodhisattvas surrounded, the countless, many bodhisattvas. And they left this like Shariputra, Moguchiputra. This is a representative. There's many Shavakas surrounded, something like this. Then the front of this representative, our teacher, or you can say front us also. This pedal, like front of the pedal, there's now normally in the Tonkas we have only 3 Buddhas. One is the middle one is our Buddha Shakyamuni. Then right is Marmendra and the left is Shamba. But this is just representative, so you can imagine surrounded these 3 as a lot of Buddha. Lot of Buddha is there, something like sitting. Similar is how to say, we call this is like a Turkey, it's like the way of the clothes distance, something like Nirmakaya. Then it's behind you have one pedal. On the pedal, all the volumes. First, like sutta volumes. After the top of sutta volumes, like all the tantra volumes. All the top of the tantra volumes, all the like high tantra, you can say like art yogas, Dzogpa volumes. All of them. It's not like small things. You try to imagine very big. Really, it's like high, big mountains. these all the volumes also piled one by one. And then the surrounded, of course, you can visualize this Parchin, the Doji Prava, Parchin Herika, or Yantaka Herika, Shinji, Takyong Tamden, like Singdongma, Singhamukos, extra the deities, Yedam deities, also the behind Sidam deities, behind or surrounded. Then the protectors. Protectors only they're different when you meditate in the when you look at the tanka. All is toward from to you, but only the except you can say except the practices, protectors. Sorry, protectors forward to the refugee tree, the field of merit of refugee. This one forward. It's not forward to us. This is the some meaning the old the protectors, especially this Dakinis protectors, who is keeping the blessing. That's something like representative. You can like meditate this way. This is our refugee tree. Then you front of them. Then you say you take refuge. And how many times we recite the refuges? Okay, there's no how to decide the number, decisions number. Generally, we do 3 times. Then maybe you think if 7 times maybe wrong, maybe not good, or maybe 10 is not good. No, this doesn't matter. The most important is until your visualization is very clear and stable, you can recite. Again, recite. The focus is visualization. That's the important. When you take meditation course like a visualization course, also they said first if you did like the time if like 1 hour, something like this 1 hour. First, 1 part or 2 part, you really visualize, create your imagination in mind. Then very stable, very clear. And at that time, then you start mantras. Then again, mantras have like rays or lights, something extra. This is like the way of meditation, step by step. That means like most important is like focus, visualization is stable and clear. Not mix with your thoughts, useless thoughts. Of course, no emotion. Emotion thoughts, if you mix with emotion thoughts, then your visualization is destroyed. They're not very good, I mean. Then even like useless thoughts. Also is try to not mix with like dullness. I think it's dullness. Yes, like sleeping. Your feel is tired something. So vivid. Try to visualize vivid, very clear, very sharp. That is important. Then you visualize more and more. Then you recite more. That is most important. It's really, really important things. And also, after the refugee, we recite. Now, before we don't recite. Now we recite. For example, when you stop the refugee, the recitation, then we say the this is also Rinpoche given you education. If you go through like once the Ngondro, maybe it's not necessary. Of course, when you read, if you read, there's nothing wrong. Okay, good. But if you don't have time, not necessary. 3 times or 7 times you refugee, then you go through. But when you recite the 500,000, we call the Mbamga, that time is you should have to read these 4 lines after when you finish the recite the refugee. After finish means it's not 100,000. This is like after finish means this session. In this session, if you recite 100, then you want to stop. Then you say or this session you want to recite 1,000. Then you stop. When you stop, then you recite this that's important. Then this is like front of the creation or visualization. Then ourself, then not only us, you like right and left, your parents, front, your enemy, something. I think in the word my perfect teachers, they explain this way. Why enemy is very important, is important than your parents. Because you need to support something, your passion. You need to practice something like, you need some support. This your enemy is the support of your passion. Also the Longchen Ramjamba says, assailed by afflictions, yes, assailed by afflictions, we discover Dharma and find the way to liberation. Thank you, evil forces. So evils sometimes very important to support, to practice these things. Then surrounded all the beings, all the sentient beings, taken refuge with you, front of this refugee tree. That is the visualization during this the taken refugee. Then when you stop, you cannot stop just like that. Of course, you need to dissolution. Dissolution is very important. They said, the practitioners said, dissolutions, even your one session, if you have few dissolutions, is also very important. It's not something like create something. Looks like if there's no dissolution, similar like when you in the temples we make like statues. Always forever there's statues there. It's not like this. Our imagine create is like we can imagine we dissolve also. Well, after it's the emptiness. When after you can remind your mind on the state of the absolute. That is dissolution. You need to dissolve. That is also very, very important. Each time, all this emptiness, all is impermanent, all is not existence. This is like illusion, this is a dream. When you visualize something, also illusion is a dream. So that's why each time you create something, but when you create something, it's a positive way, not with emotion way, not mixed with emotions, not with like thoughts like useless way. You create something positive, peace, and pure way. You train your mind pure way. Then also when pure always exists, something stay there. No, this also some time to time you have to first create pure, after you dissolve, then after you rest your mind on the like emptiness or absolute. That is the way of training. That's why it's very, very important. Sometimes big, sometimes small. So you visualize something. Sometimes something exists, really something like looks like we can touch. Sometimes our emptiness, nothing exists. Well, there's many different ways. Why there's many things to do in the visualization, in the visualization? Because this is for training our mind. That's why we have many things. Even you train your body, there's many ways you can train. You know, the gymnastics, when you train the bodies, many ways, many ways. Why? Because for train your body different way, same like your train your mind also exactly same. We need this method. That's why we have many methods in the Tantrayana. That is different from the Sutrayana. Many methods, faculties very sharp, and also we meditate on the result. There's no many step. Like first is something like not real, but slowly it's like getting better. No, it's Tantrayana. We visualize immediately like emptiness in the pure. So on the result immediately. That is like different. Okay, we stop today here. Then next Sunday we continue. Just left a little bit maybe refugee. Then after bodhicitta. During the bodhicitta, maybe I will explain a little bit about the vowel, the bodhisattva, because this is already there's one request. So maybe during that time is better. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice Sunday and see you next Sunday.